Muchachos y muchachas, bienvenidos a Español con Webster. Welcome back, boys and girls, to Español con Webster. This is week 10, assignment 10, lesson 10. I cannot believe that we have been doing 10 weeks of online learning, distance learning. I want to congratulate everybody who has kept going and been turning in all those assignments on time. Thank you so much. 5th through 8th grade. I do really appreciate it. We are here now at another local area. It is another community in the vicinity here, and again, just like last week, due to privacy reasons, I am not going to be able to give you the name of the community, but it is quite beautiful here. Just wanted to show you some of the grounds that are at the entrance and just give you some very good news. This is actually the very last week that you need to do for online learning for Spanish class. Now, boys and girls, you will keep going with your other classes, as remember that Spanish is considered a special at TBS, so my deadlines are a little bit different than your homeroom teachers. So today should be representing the week of May 18th, and all assignments are going to be due, instead of Friday by 1, they're going to be due by Thursday at 1 p.m. Just want to get an extra day in, guys, so that I can process your grades, grade all those assignments, put them into gradebook, finalize everything, and lock your grades. That way your homeroom teachers have also time to get in and verify that everything's good so they can process the report card. So please help me out, boys and girls. Remember, this is week 10, assignment 10, lesson 10. Turn in everything by Thursday. Instead of Friday, we're doing Thursday at 1 p.m., which should be May 21st, 2020. And before we start, muchachos y muchachas, just wanting to wish everybody a fabulous summer. I hope you guys stay safe, stay strong and healthy. I'm sure you guys will have a wonderful summer, and we're all hoping and praying that things will improve around the world, especially with the pandemic, and that hopefully, slowly but surely, things will kind of go back to some sort of normal situation. Here is another view of the entrance here. I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of the local area locations. It's been fun videotaping for you guys, especially the welcome videos. So make this last assignment count. Let's everybody get 100 or close to that. And so now I think it's time to get inside and let's get to work. Bienvenidos, chicos y chicas. Welcome back, boys and girls. This is week 10, assignment 10, lesson 10. And yes, as you just heard in the welcome video, this is the last video. Woohoo! You guys made it to the end of 4th quarter for me, for my Spanish class. Like I said, you'll still continue a little bit more with the other classes, boys and girls. But as far as for my class, this will be your last video, your last assignment. So please be sure to turn it in on Thursday. I'm changing the day till Thursday, May 21st. All right, guys, so welcome to the video. This is for grades 5th and 6th. I want to show you this before we begin because this is called Taragüí. And Taragüí is the brand of this specific tea, and this tea is called mate cocido. If any of you guys are from Argentina or have family members from Argentina, you will recognize this. Mate is a very, very famous tea that is actually, people drink it in Argentina, Chile, Uruguay, and Paraguay. However, they drink it in a very special way. Actually, they have a special cup with the herbs that go inside, and there's a straw, and it is customary to pass that around. So lots of people actually sip from the same straw. So I know that sounds a little strange, but it's cultural. However, this tea is actually in tea bags. So this is mate cocido, which means that it's in this special tea bag, and you don't have to do that whole sharing of the straw. All right, guys, mate cocido is an awesome tea. It's kind of like a green tea. I just wanted to share that little cultural point with you. I thought that would be neat, and just to show you how different countries have different things. Bueno, chicos y chicas, All right, guys, here we go. Lesson 10, grades 5 and 6, the objectives for today. Real quick, briefly review the names of course subjects in Spanish. We did this last week where we learned about the different courses that you're allowed to take at school. To introduce nouns, articles, and adjectives in the plural. That is going to be one of our main objectives for this video. And finally, to say a formal goodbye to all of you students and to wish you an amazing summer. Those are our 3 objectives. Entonces, muchachos y muchachas, here we go. Los cursos escolares. These are some of the course subjects that you learned last week. And basically, we learned about how to say that a certain class is easy and a certain class is hard. And we have Monica here with us.
Hello.
And we also have Alejandra.
Hey.
And we also have Victoria.
Hola.
So our 3 amazing students are here today, and they're also going to say goodbye to you at the end of the video. Basically, last week we learned how to say that a certain subject is easy. So we said, la biología es fácil. Now, Monica, do you remember how to say the biology is difficult? It was something we learned last week.
La biología es difícil.
Excelente, Mónica. Eso está muy bien. That's correct, Monica. So here we go. La biología means the biology. La química means the chemistry. And la física means the physics. So, Victoria, if I want to say physics is easy, how do I say that?
La física es fácil.
Excellent. Fácil means easy. Fantastic. Okay, so just repeat this with me, Alejandra. La aritmética.
La aritmética.
El álgebra.
El álgebra.
La geometría.
La geometría.
El cálculo.
El cálculo.
Now, if I want to say calculus is difficult, Alejandra, how can I say that?
El cálculo es difícil.
Excelente. El cálculo es difícil. And these are all considered las matemáticas. Good job. Now, moving along to las lenguas, which means the languages or literally the tongues. Here, repeat after me. Let's go with Victoria. Repeat after me, Victoria. El español.
El español.
El inglés.
El inglés.
El francés.
El francés.
El alemán.
El alemán.
El latín.
El latín.
Now, what if we want to go up to el francés? Victoria, tell me French is easy.
El francés es fácil.
Beautiful. El francés es fácil. Here's a new language that's not here. How about Italian? Italian is pronounced el italiano. So, Victoria, could you say Italian is difficult?
El italiano es difícil.
Fantástico. Moving along, guys, las ciencias sociales we learned. Here we go. Repeat after me, Monica. La historia.
La historia.
La geografía.
La geografía.
And I want you to say, Monica, that geography is easy.
La geografía es fácil.
Beautiful. Now, finally, last week we learned about otras asignaturas o disciplinas, other subjects or disciplines. Here we go. However, let's go with Victoria. Victoria, repeat. La educación física.
La educación física.
Physical education. La música.
La música.
The music. El arte.
El arte.
The art. La economía doméstica.
La economía doméstica.
Home economics. And la informática.
La informática.
And Victoria, do you remember what la informática is?
Information.
Right, information technology. So it's like a computer class. Okay, guys, this was all last week, and here we have everything that we analyzed. Now we are going to move along into learning about articles and adjectives in the plural. So, boys and girls, we are going to continue. The title is called Sustantivos, Artículos y Adjetivos en el plural. Basically, that means nouns, articles, and adjectives in the plural. Now, we learned a little bit about this before the online learning began. We actually learned about the adjectives in el singular, in the singular, and I taught you a little bit of how that changes when it becomes plural. But formally, on page 52, the book takes off with this objective a little bit more. So we're only going to focus on number 1 and number 2, and your assignment is really focusing on number 1. So let's have Victoria read number 1.
Plural means more than one. In Spanish, the plural of most nouns is formed by adding an S.
So super easy, guys. Singular is when something is one, obviously, and plural means more than one. And in Spanish, all we do is add an S, just like we do in English. So here we go. El muchacho changes. The article goes from el to los, and you put an S at the end of muchachos because los muchachos, the teenage boys. El colegio means the high school. El changes to los, and it means the high schools with an S. So notice how even though the noun is becoming plural, the article has to become plural too. All right, Victoria, could you read the third example?
La amiga
And then?
Las amigas.
Awesome. So what happens to the article, Victoria?
La becomes las, and the end of a at amiga becomes as.
Very good. You just add an S at the end. Beautiful. Now, Victoria, could you read the last one?
La escuela, las escuelas.
Beautiful. So la escuela, the school, becomes the schools, and la again becomes las, and you put an S at the end. So to recap, guys, all you have to do is change el to los, you change la to las, and you put an S at the end. All right, so that's number 1. Let's move to number 2. Monica, could you read number 2 for us?
Of course. The plural forms of the definite articles el and la are los and las. The plural forms of the indefinite articles un and una are unos and unas.
Beautiful, Monica. So again, singular means one, plural means more than one. El curso goes to los cursos, as we just said. La alumna, the female student, becomes las alumnas, right? Las, because it's plural, S at the end. Now, un, which is a friend, un amigo, becomes unos amigos. And una amiga, which is a female friend, becomes unas amigas. All right, guys, so we go from una to unas, un to unos. Therefore, to recap, we're going to learn that el is singular. And what happens to el, Victoria?
Los.
Very good, los. So when you're going from singular to plural, your article changes from el to los. What about la? What does that become, Victoria?
Las.
Las. Okay, so las is plural and la is singular. Now, we also learned, even though it's not going to be on your assignment, boys and girls, this is good for you to know, the article un changes to what, Victoria?
Unos.
Unos. This is plural. And the article una, which means a, feminine, becomes
Unas.
unas. Okay, not hard, guys. Just an S over here, OS over here. And this you just have to memorize. Now let's use what we just learned and put it in front of a particular noun. All right, number 1 says blank casa. Is casa masculine or feminine, Monica?
Feminine.
It's feminine. So, Monica, would it be la casa or el casa?
La.
La. Very good. And you ask yourself, is it singular or plural? Obviously, it's singular. There's no S. Okay, now Monica, number 2, blank colegio. Is colegio masculine or feminine?
It says masculine.
It's masculine. Is this word singular or plural?
Singular.
Singular. So if it's masculine, singular, would it be el or la?
El.
El. Muy bien. So read number 1 with me, Monica. La casa.
La casa.
El colegio.
El colegio.
So moving forward to Victoria. Number 3, Victoria. Casas. Is this a feminine or a masculine noun?
Feminine.
And is it plural or is it singular?
Plural.
Fantástico. It's plural. She sees an S there. So is it las casas or los casas?
Las.
Las. Fantástico. Ahora, Victoria. Colegios. Is it masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Good. Is it plural or singular?
Plural.
Plural. So is it los colegios or las colegios?
Los.
Very good. Excelente. So let's recap, everybody. Go. La casa, el colegio, las casas, los colegios. Entonces, chicos y chicas, here we go. Bubble in the correct sentence. This is exactly what your assignment looks like. So, bubble number 1 says, el maestro es rubio. The second sentence, el maestro es rubios. And the third one, los maestros son rubio. And you're probably saying, Mrs. Webster, what am I supposed to do here? Well, I'm going to tell you, boys and girls, you have to look at your article. And if it's singular, everything in the sentence has to be singular. If it's plural, everything has to be plural. So the first one says el, that's singular. Maestro singular. Es is singular. Rubio. It looks like everything is singular. So I may want to bubble this, but you know what? I'm not sure. Let me double check. So, Victoria, el maestro es rubios. What's wrong in that second sentence?
Everything is singular except rubios.
Right. And because rubios happens to be plural, can that sentence be right?
No.
No, it's not matching up. So boys and girls, if this is plural, everything should be plural. So you know what we are going to do? We're not going to bubble in the second one because you can't have a plural adjective and everything else be singular. Now, Victoria, the third sentence, what's wrong with this one?
Well, everything is plural except rubio.
Right, so the adjective is what? Singular? And is that right or wrong? Why is that so wrong?
Wrong.
Why?
Because everything in a sentence needs to be matching, or how they call it in high school, parallel.
Wow, good job. Thanks for explaining that to us. So los is plural, this is plural, this is plural, but this isn't, so that's incorrect. So which of these three should I bubble in, Victoria?
First one.
First one. And can you read it for us?
El maestro es rubio.
Beautiful. El maestro rubio. Remember, this is the verb. If you're talking about one person, it's es. None of these have an s at the end, and the article is el. If it's plural, it would jump to los. Fantástico.
Hey guys, it's Alejandra, and I just want to say that Rubio's is my favorite restaurant.
Second example for my chickadees. Which one is correct? Let's analyze all three and bubble in one. All right, las niñas es bella. What's wrong here, Victoria, with the sentence?
Half of it is plural and half of it is singular.
Fantastic. So the verb is actually singular because it's talking about one person, es. Bella is an adjective and it's singular. There's no s, but it should be plural because the noun is plural. So is this right?
No.
No. So let's go to here. Las niñas son bella. Okay, the noun is plural, so everything should be plural, but there's something wrong with this sentence. Victoria, can you analyze what's wrong?
The adjective is still singular.
Very good. The adjective is still singular, but in reality it should be plural. Las niñas means the girls are beautiful. Las niñas son bella, but this is singular, this is plural, this is plural, this is plural, so this is wrong. All right, last one, guys. Las niñas son bellas. Now, what can you tell me about that, Victoria?
Está bien.
Está bien. And why is this right?
Because everything is plural.
Everything is plural. Very good. Las is plural. Niñas is plural. Son, which is the verb, is talking about more than one person. That becomes plural. And bellas, which is the adjective, is plural. So boys and girls, your assignment is going to look just like this. It's going to take you a little bit of time. The first thing you have to do is find the noun. And if the noun is plural, everything's got to be plural. If the noun is singular, everything has to be singular. Aquí está el assignment. Here is the assignment, boys and girls, but I'm not going to explain it yet because I want to do one thing. First, I want to give you your code. Write it down. 792. Again, 792-792. That's the code. And guys, stay tuned right now because I'm going to give you a formal goodbye. So watch carefully, boys and girls, and then I'll be right back to show you your assignment. Dear students, I wanted to take a moment to say goodbye in person and to wish all of you a fantastic summer. I actually wrote down a couple of things because I didn't want to forget anything. First, I wanted to say felicidades to all of you. Congratulations, you made it. This is the very last video for my class. Woo! Thank you so much for tuning in each week, and also thank you to all of you that turned in all of your assignments on time. That really helped me and it made my life just a little bit easier. Also, I wanted to reach out to the 8th graders. I wish you the very best 8th grade. As you leave TBS and you begin high school, I'm sure you will do wonderful. I think you have received a wonderful academic foundation, and I know if you continue to focus and be diligent in your studies, you will all do amazing in high school. So congrats 8th grade. In just a few weeks, you will be officially 9th graders. Also, 5th graders, I wanted to say congrats to you too, because as you complete 5th grade, you're going to start middle school. And I think that as your last year of elementary school, you deserve a big send-off. So congrats, felicidades, muchas felicidades. You will excel definitely as 6th graders. Just keep working hard. You guys know I love you. Also, 6th and 7th graders, I wanted to say congrats to you on completing another school year. I know this year was not easy, boys and girls, so many changes for all of us, especially with this pandemic going on and online learning. I know it's definitely a challenge for all of us. But thank you also, 6th and 7th, for tuning in, for working hard, for completing all those assignments on time. And please, my last thing I want to tell you guys is turn in your Lesson 10 assignment by this Friday, May 22nd by 1 p.m. And if there's anyone out there, anyone out there that still has any makeup work, please, this is your last call. You should have turned that in on the 15th, so get that in. So, TBS students, be safe, everyone. Have lots of fun during the summer, and definitely stay healthy. All right, TBS students, so let's get back to the regular part of our video, and let me show you your last assignment, assignment number 10.
So boys and girls, now that you saw our formal goodbye, here it is, lesson 10, assignment 10, week 10, name 2 points, fecha 2 points, that's the date. Boys and girls, this is the 18 de mayo de 2020. This is the week of the 18th, boys and girls, and this is due on Thursday. Artículos en el plural, plural articles. What are you going to do? You're going to read each noun carefully. If it's singular and it's masculine, you write el. If it's singular and feminine, you write la. If it's masculine, plural, los. And if it's feminine, plural, you write las. So, el colegio, la escuela, los colegios, las escuelas. Here it is, boys and girls. Here are your nouns. Be careful. Ask yourself if it's masculine or singular. If you do not know, you are welcome to go to the internet and search up if the noun is singular and plural. I'm sorry, if it's masculine or feminine. You can do that, boys and girls. So that's 1 through 5. 6 through 8, same thing. If you need to go on the internet and check it out because you're not sure if it's masculine or plural, that's okay. All right, directions for the second part of your assignment. Just what we did. Look at the example carefully. When the noun is plural, then the article and the adjective must be plural. El alumno es serio. Obviously, alumno is singular. The whole sentence is singular. Alumnos is plural. Everything has to be plural. These are your examples. Which sentence is correct? Bubble 1 answer. Boys and girls, only bubble 1. Be careful. This is exactly what I showed you. The first thing you do is ask yourself, what is the noun? If the noun is singular, everything is singular. If the noun is plural, everything must be plural. Be careful with these. It'll take you a little bit of time. And finally, your video code number I gave you, your video code question. Monica, read that for us.
I showed you a special tea in the video. What country is that tea from?
Excellent, 6 points. I told you what country it comes from. Now, be careful because the tea comes from a certain country, but then I told you other countries that drink it. So be careful. Go back and watch that little introduction. All right, survey question. Victoria, read it for us.
You have now watched 10 videos and learned 10 lessons. What was your favorite part from the videos?
All right, guys, so be nice. Think back and say, oh, you know, Miss Webster, I really like that music. This is a great survey question for me. I want to see what you liked, or maybe you didn't like the music. Maybe you really liked the welcome videos and visiting different spots around the vicinity. Then you bubble that one. Or you really like the video characters like Victoria and Monica Alejandra. Boys and girls, you can pick more than one if you had more than one favorite thing, or you can pick one. Whatever you feel is your personal choice. Now, boys and girls, I want to say I really enjoyed doing this with you. Thank you so much for everybody who did your assignments on time. You guys are amazing. I applaud you. And let's all get 100 on this assignment. Wishing all of you a fantastic, fun-filled, safe and healthy summer.
Monica here to say goodbye. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See ya. Alejandra here. Sorry I was absent so much, guys. I was busy watching Netflix. Okay, bye. Hola, Victoria here, wanting to say goodbye. Adios.